Mathew Sheppard is a 13-year-old boy who had some very simple dreams. He wanted to be able to feed himself and pour himself a glass of water. Tonight, a follow-up to a story that moved many CityNews viewers. Avery?
Well, Gord, few inside stories have garnered more requests for an update than Mathew's. We brought you his story this summer. We went into the OR to shoot his brain surgery this fall, and tonight we reintroduce you to Mathew Sheppard.
My name's Matthew, and I'm 13 years old. I have dystonia, and it makes my surface, so my cells pull in and causes me to shake.
We met Mathew Sheppard 4 months ago. He couldn't be understood without subtitles, couldn't pour himself a glass of water, couldn't feed himself.
My mom normally feeds me.
He was bullied at school.
I was afraid to go to school. I just didn't feel comfortable, walking down the hall. I was just nervous.
And stopped wanting to go outside.
Even driving in the car, he wants the windows up, because if we stop, at a stoplight, if someone's standing on the street corner, he starts to tremor because he's afraid that they're looking at him.
Mathew has myoclonus dystonia, a rare disorder where neurons in the brain misfire, causing Mathew's muscles to randomly contract, twist, and tremor. This past summer, with the terror of grade 9 looming, Mathew made a brave decision to try to regain control of his body: brain surgery.
How are you feeling going into this?
Excited that him had a little help with my dystonia, hopefully.
And scared?
Maybe it is the slightest bit for the needle. Yeah.
We were invited into the OR as doctors performed deep brain stimulation, implanting electrodes in Mathew's brain.
Because this disorder is so rare, and there's only been 2 or 3 people in the world probably that have had an operation for this particular kind of dystonia, it's very difficult to predict how he'll do.
Mathew recovers from the 6-hour surgery, but no one knows just how successful it might be.
Okay, let's turn it on.
Since that surgery in August, Mathew has been going back to the hospital to have different voltages of electricity zapped into his brain.
You still feel it?
And now?
I feel a lot happier because I have less shaking.
This is Mathew Sheppard in the very place that so scared him, high school.
All the teachers are nice. I'm actually making lots of friends, and everyone understands my condition. I've been working out at the gym. I've been dirt biking, ATVing.
This is the same boy who quite literally could not sit still, who was scared at the stares of strangers. 4 months ago, the thought of the mall filled Mathew with dread.
My anxiety is really bad out in public, at a mall where there's lots of people.
And now?
I'm going to the mall a lot more with my friends, and going go-karting, and this in public a lot more, downtown.
Do you feel like a normal kid now?
Yeah.
Does this surpass your wildest dreams of what you thought could happen? I mean, the difference in the boy that we saw when we first met Mathew versus now is night and day.
It's a huge improvement, and especially his self-confidence and everything. He's perfectly fine with going out in public now.
It feels amazing. It feels great.
You had a dream of being able to pour yourself a glass of water and feed yourself.
Yeah. That dream came true.
A smile on his face is worth $1 million.
And he's so shy. You know, I said, "Can we come and hang out with you at school?" And he's like, "Oh, I don't want to be embarrassed," but he's so shy. But they were saying that he's about 70% improved from before the surgery. His goal now is to be able to write, even though his hands are really, really, really firm now compared to the way that they were before.
Right.
He still has some difficulty with the very minute manual dexterity, so that's his next goal.
Very frustrating for that young man because he couldn't even use a computer properly because they are touch sensitive, right? And because of his condition, he was not able to use one. But that's all changed now.
Yeah, and
what
I think
a wonderful thing to happen.
I think for us, one of the things that affected both of us hearing Matthew's story is the fact that he was bullied for that, and knowing what that's like. Both having kids starting grade 9 is just being a terrible time of the year, and the fact that he's now in grade 9, he's made friends, he loves his teachers. It's so nice to be able to bring a story of a success like Matthew.
Nice finish. Thank you. If you have ideas for the inside story, reach out to Avery. The address on Twitter @CityAvery. All segments of the inside story are up on our website, citynews.ca.